What is up, everyone? Welcome to the new Chatbox Pisstake podcast after the end. Not the end. There's one more game left in game week 6, which is Brighton, who could probably win and go top of the table. That is very well possible after the game week we've had. It's been a mixed game week where maybe most of the top teams have dropped points. Spurs have overtaken... Sorry, Arsenal have overtaken Spurs. And... Huh? What?
Comeback.
Yeah, I know exactly, right? So maybe your top 6 prediction could possibly happen. We'll see. And yeah,
My guy, I'm a wizard, you know.
yeah, he sees it in the future. So if you want the winning numbers for the lottery, you just have to ask Arvin here. Having said all of that, where should we start? Should we start at the United game?
No, that's so much to talk about. But,
Okay,
because
I'm thinking the title is going to be about Solskjaer, so we'll start with we'll avoid that, and let's start off with maybe Chelsea City.
yes, it was a dull affair in the first half, like I predicted. Like I said, it was going to be
Very
each of
close.
them defending.
Yeah.
Tuchel knew that his 3-5-1 3-5-2 formation didn't work, and then see, because they have a proper manager, because Tuchel is a proper manager.
Yeah.
He changed it in the
second half.
He changed in the second half. And then they started counter-attacking more. They were a bit more direct and stuff. Havertz made all the difference. They were not lucky enough to get the goal. They did come close quite a few times, but then City was able to defend, and Diaz was an absolute unit.
Wouldn't you say that City, like, because I was watching the game and like City had so many chances to score.
Yeah, they had so many chances to score, but I'm saying in the second half it was more.
Oh yeah, yeah. But like I felt like City could have scored more than just the one goal.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like again, it was a dull affair. City had the chances flying around everywhere. They did have a few chances in the second half, but again, it was a smash and grab. Wrong, actually. Yeah, it should have been a draw because actually City it's fair enough result for City because they had so many chances.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, it's fair enough result. But again, it's a proper smash and grab, and Guardiola deserves it.
Yeah, I thought City actually. I think they kind of like showed that still like they are a top team, obviously, and people were kind of like saying that they might have issues and all.
You said they might not win it, and I told you no, they always have a bad start and they come
City? Oh no, yeah. I so because like looking at it, City. See, here's the thing, right? I still think City in that game, it kind of still highlighted their lack of a striker. Like if they had a striker, they would have had more goals, I felt.
But Jesus played well.
Yeah, that's all. But Jesus is not going to. He that goal was like. Okay, he kind of like scuffed. The turn was really good. The turn he did was really good.
Was really good.
But
again, it was a good goal.
Yeah,
a good goal. But again, it was just one of those smashing grabs thing which could have gone either way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Although I still think City, their lack of a striker might kind of like last season they played without a proper striker, and they won the league, right? But this season it might be harder, I feel like.
Yeah, probably down the line we might see it. You might see the effects of it.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think throughout Europe everyone has a balanced team. So it probably might not bite them. Yeah, it probably might not bite them in the last later on the season, but we'll see in December.
Yeah.
That's when we know.
I mean, this week is a good test for them, right? They have PSG and then Liverpool after.
Yeah. So yeah, this week is definitely going to see where their lack of striker.
Yeah,
it's going to cost them. But then again, PSG, did they hit form? I don't know their results. I don't know.
PSG are 10 points ahead, but then it's Liga, so.
Yeah, no, that's a different story. But I'm saying, is Messi playing well? Or?
I don't know about Messi. I haven't looked into it properly yet. I just know that they're 10 points ahead of Liga. But we will see, I guess, when they face City on Wednesday or Tuesday night, Wednesday morning for us, yeah.
That'll be a good game. Definitely will watch that. Yeah, again, look, two proper managers. They know their tactics. They know when to make the changes. it was a good game in the second half. Yeah, City could have ended up with 2-1 or this thing. Yeah, but again, two good managers, they're battling
Yeah.
it out, fan out result.
Talking about two good managers, let's move to the next game that had, I think, two good managers. Liverpool versus Brentford.
Oh, that was such a good game.
Three
Brentford
all.
deserved it. Yeah, Brentford deserved it. I expected them to, just sit back and
Mm,
defend, but they went all out. It was a proper
yeah.
direct attack. A goalkeeper was playing like a number 10, distributing the balls
Mm,
everywhere.
mm, mm.
The counter attacking was so good. It was like
They're a really good team.
yeah,
Uh,
such a good team.
yeah.
Like they deserved a point. If
I
the
don't.
team
Yeah,
out
that's.
of was really
I
bad,
think they will end up. They could probably, like the way they're playing and the last few performances as well. They could end up in that, not at the middle of the table. I think.
like a top 15. You mean?
Yeah. Top. They won't get relegated for sure.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
um,
Yeah.
but like they could probably end up in the like 10th, 11th, 9 kind of situation if they play well.
But what position did we predict for Brentford?
That's a good question. Let me actually, while you speak about the game, I'll try and find it if I can.
I don't think we gave them a relegation. That's for
No, I
sure.
don't think we gave. I think we predicted that they won't get relegated because of their stats and everything.
Yes, we both predicted they won't get relegated. But
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
sure which
Here we
position I gave.
go. Let me get it up. We predicted. So okay, we predicted just about relegation. To be fair, I predicted 17. You predicted 16. I think both of us might have to change that a little bit later, but we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about how they perform in the second half.
Yeah.
You see teams, they perform really well in the first
Yeah.
half, and
True.
then they
To
fall
be
down.
fair, I think we'll have to change quite a few of our predictions because we predicted both of us predicted Southampton to get relegated, and we'll come to them as well because they've improved significantly.
Yeah,
So
I think they're probably well drilled team this season.
yeah.
They did perform well against City, against us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably might have to change that one.
Yeah, so we'll come and we'll discuss that as well. But like, yeah, Brentford, Liverpool. I was watching that game and I was like, these are two teams that know what they want to do.
Yeah.
They are drilled, and like they're going to go for it as well.
Both them proper direct football. It was such a
Yeah.
good match to watch.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it. I was enjoying that match. It was a good match.
Yeah, that's
Their partnership in the front three, you could see that they each interchange positions whenever one wants to veer off the defender.
Yeah.
And take away Van Dijk so that the other guy could have space to come in and
like
get the goal.
their striker Ivan Toney, right? He's a really good striker as well.
He's
Yeah.
a good striker. Yeah. That was such a good game. Should I captain Salah?
I know, right? We also should. I had him captain and I switched him no last minute. But what to do?
I told you should have captain Salah. I should just listen to my guts,
I also should have. I just switched it last minute because I was like, oh, Ronaldo has scored every single game in. But to be fair, I'm still on a green arrow, slight green arrow.
Yes, but I'm still in the same position.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You should have this thing. Yeah.
I want to get top 10.
Don't worry. You'll make it. You just have to continue.
Yeah.
Moving on. Did you watch the Spurs Arsenal?
Spurs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
AFL.
I was watching the first half and
I think, I don't know, it's just either the players are not there yet.
Here's the thing, right?
Some injuries.
This started of the season where Spurs had won 3 games on a trot and Arsenal had lost 3 on the trot.
Thing. And that happened just last month.
Yeah.
Month, everything changed.
Yeah. And since then, Spurs have not only gone down the drain, they I was watching Gary Neville's podcast that he does after the weekend, and this stat that was mentioned was Spurs are, for distance covered, they're the last in the Premier League.
Really?
Yeah.
Distance covered.
Yeah, distance covered.
For a team that is drilled to be a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, they're last in the Premier League.
Oh,
for a team that wants to end up in like top 6 and all, that is not a good stat.
Yeah, definitely not a good stat. That is like a relegation team level.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like, so they're low for goals, they're low for shots taken. I mean, I don't know.
Poor. That is very poor. Yeah, that team, again, it was Arsenal who was outperforming them in every time. I mean, to be fair, Spurs did pick up in the second half.
Yeah, but
They
like by then
definitely,
it was
by
on.
then it was over.
Yeah,
First half was total shambolic
yeah.
performance from Spurs. Their counter-attack from, actually, all three were counter-attacking goals, were proper
They look
counter-attacking
really good.
goals.
And also like I like some of the Arsenal players as well. I was looking for it like
Yes,
FPL perspective as well.
especially their right back.
Yeah, Tommy Yasu, right? He's
Yeah,
pretty good.
he's such a good right back.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm surprised no one heard of him before.
yeah. That's why he's a really looks like a really good right back.
He's a good
Yeah,
prospect, for Arsenal.
that's why.
Yeah, he performed well. It was a
Mm-hmm.
good game for everyone. Um, Saka again performed really well. Not a game. I mean,
I mean,
he's
he's
continually
had a
picking
few.
up
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
yeah, picking up with this thing.
Um,
What's happening to Harry Kane though? I don't think,
yeah. That's what. You think Harry Kane's going to be there in January or he's gone?
I don't know, but the way he's performing, I don't think anyone would want it.
Yeah, that's also
He
true.
has been horrible. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't think he'll
he,
get.
I don't think, I
You.
don't think. Look, I think it's the problem at the moment. There
Mm,
is no one is sure in that team. Like
mm.
Levi is just gave Nuno a team that is not sure what they want to do in the future. It's just they're just there existing and getting the money. I feel bad for Nuno because he got a team that's like,
He.
okay,
I mean,
and
it's
also
still a good team though.
it is
That
still
he
a
has.
decent team,
Yeah.
but again, it's about mentality, right? If you just want to play for the
But
team, or do you
is
really want to play?
he the right fit for that team though?
Um, well, who can Spurs get at this moment? They're
Yeah,
not
that's just
top.
I
They're
don't
not.
know. He was their ninth option as well
Yeah,
out
he
of
was the
everything.
ninth option. That's the thing. Again, it's up to Levi who made the decision.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's Levi's thing, not
Yeah,
Nuno's.
that's the thing. Apparently, I heard that one of the people who were approached for the Spurs job, they were asked, "Can you change your playing style?" Because apparently they were too attacking for Spurs.
No,
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I
that's
heard.
probably some media bullshit. Probably some media bullshit.
Can you change your play style, bro? No, sorry, I'm sorry. Um,
Why would you ask a manager to change the playing style? That
I don't know,
seems to be.
but like that's what I heard. So anyways, do you think Nuno stays in the job for long? Or
If this trend continues, I see him getting sacked before December.
yeah, fair enough. I think would be very similar.
He'll be definitely get sacked.
Yeah,
Levi is ruthless, so he'll get sacked. Yeah.
yeah. So he probably could face a chopping block. Especially with the way Spurs are going.
Yeah, but
Um,
I respect him for coming out at the end of the game, during just before the post match
mm,
conference. I
yeah,
think he had an interview with the broadcasting
yeah,
team,
yeah, yeah.
and he apologized. He said he got everything wrong. The
Yeah,
decisions he
that's
made
okay.
were
Fair enough.
wrong.
Not many
Like,
managers accept that
yeah,
as well.
not many managers accept that,
Yeah,
especially Ole.
yeah. We'll come
He's
to that. We'll come to
ruthless.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, he is, especially Ole. So I respect him for that.
fair enough.
He was
Fair
at
enough.
least he was at least open about it,
Yeah.
straightforward about it.
So yeah, Spurs I think need to improve. They started off well, but then again now, I mean they beat City, right? And so
Yes.
like okay, City have always started slow maybe, and but then again, like the way Spurs are performing now, it's just like I look at it, I'm like, if you have an FPL asset, you probably want to target Spurs because they're probably going to concede.
Yeah.
And they're probably not going to score. So you might as well just have an FPL defender against them as well at this
Yeah,
point.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Uh, it
so yeah,
did yeah, Tangange, I don't know what happened to him. He started off well and now he's just dropping off.
yeah, that's what I like. They have so much talent in that squad, but like,
Mm.
it's not getting this thing. Up next was hold on, let me just get the fixtures. Because
West
I don't.
Ham Leeds.
Oh yes, West Ham leads.
I knew Antonio would score.
I
Yeah,
mean, I think we all predicted Antonio to score. It's just that
yeah.
we just thought that the others will score more.
West Ham is looking like a solid team. I think
Benrahma also had a chance
yeah,
that this thing. Um,
but we gotta talk about West Ham's performance. This season they have been a solid team.
mhm.
I I really like them as a team. They probably drilled. Moyes is doing a good job. West Ham.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, again, Moyes has always been good with mid-tier teams. So he's doing a good job.
yeah.
Antonio is in good form as well, so he's also helping carrying the team. So yeah,
Um,
overall, it's a good.
I think
It's a
West
good
Ham are doing
team.
really well.
Yeah,
And
they're
they
doing
kind of
good.
showed it in their last few games, like, especially the United games. I think they should have won both.
Yeah,
Um,
I think they'll go far in Europa League,
yeah,
somewhere
like
to the quarters or something.
I think Europa League should be their goal in terms of winning it this season.
Yeah, definitely. I think they should try to win that.
Yeah,
They don't have much teams that are stronger than them to go to,
probably not.
unless Villarreal
Yeah,
gets it.
unless some like team from the Champions League gets, but like
Yeah,
even then, I still think West Ham is a really well drilled team this time.
yeah. I
Um,
think they should be one of the favorites to win it.
yeah. Talking about West Ham Leeds, man, they conceding chances. Obviously, West Ham team is really good, but like they're having so many defensive issues.
Yes, and
You,
then the fact that they lost Bamford also.
yeah, that's what. So, do you think that's going to be an issue coming forward? Like,
Issue
as in, it's going to be it's they are going to lose games. Like now,
they are going to lose
the
games.
thing is, they have a really favorable run in the next few games.
Yes, I still don't think that they'll get relegated or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
It's just not they haven't connected yet. And again, he's like a good manager.
yeah.
He knows how to do this team. So I, I'd say give them one good week and they'll find their form.
Mm. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Leicester Burnley.
I didn't
Jamie
watch it.
Vardy
I didn't
scoring
watch
goal.
it, but yeah, I saw it's got the goal. So yeah, I didn't watch. I just saw the highlights.
Yeah, I just saw the highlights, but Jamie Vardy scored. He scored 3 goals. He scored one goal as well.
Oh,
Just sticking over there. He's doing his business. The only thing is Leicester are defensively a bit weak, and I think we might have to reconsider where we thought Leicester might finish. Because they've been seem defensively they seem very weak this season for some reason.
yeah, for
But
some
yeah,
reason, yeah. I thought that performed well considering they still had the same that line.
mm,
Um, they didn't have any injury issues or anything coming into the season.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
yeah. We'll see how we go in terms of that, and then Watford Newcastle. I thought Newcastle had so many chances to score.
I know Newcastle would fuck it up with their defense. I should have captain Sa. I don't know why I listened to you.
I didn't say anything about Sa.
You said Sa was a bad option to captain.
Did I?
Yes, I saw you. I can show you the messages.
Okay, really? Okay.
It was
But
actually on Twitch.
dude,
I should have
I mean,
captain Sa.
who would captain Sa, dude?
I could have. If I captain Sa, I could have been in the top 10 now.
Dude, I don't think
I knew Newcastle would fuck it up. That is of the difference to let Sa to score. I should have captain.
to be honest, this upcoming game week is going to be tough to choose who to captain.
Fuck that, I'm gonna go with my guts now. Just
Who are you
it's
going with?
all-
Antonio.
Who's Antonio playing?
Brentford.
Ooh. I mean, if Brentford wants to be direct again, I could see him scoring again.
Yeah, so that's also true. Because I can't predict a captaincy choice. It's very hard.
And they're playing Everton, right?
Yeah, we're playing. I don't trust us against Everton.
Yeah, I don't trust, especially last week's performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might go with either Antonio or Salah. No, not Salah.
Salah is
Antonio,
playing City.
But they're playing at.
They're playing at
they're
Anfield, but it's City.
Yes, but Salah has been scoring against City a lot, right?
I think. Oh, okay, probably. I don't know who to captain though.
He has a good record against City.
Yeah, fair enough. But
I'll probably go with Antonio. Yeah, I'll probably go with Antonio.
Yeah, because I'm looking. I'm like, I can't find anyone. Like, unless you have Jimenez against Newcastle or Chris Wood against. Oh no, actually, Lukaku will probably be the favorite because he's playing Southampton.
Okay.
But
no, Southampton.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let's go to the Southampton. Like, they've improved defensively.
Lukaku was not good against City. Like,
yeah, that's what Lukaku hasn't really impressed in the last couple.
Yeah, like okay, I would give him finish the chances.
Yeah.
If he gets the chances, he'll finish it. But to create the chances on his own or to pass it on,
yeah,
to make a play for his team, I don't think he's the best
Yeah, like I won't be surprised if that's a very slow scoring game, the Chelsea Southampton one.
Yeah. I also won't be surprised if Chelsea doesn't score as well.
Yeah, it could very well end in a nil.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see.
but it's at Stamford Bridge. That's the only thing they have going for them. So let's see.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. The next game was Southampton Wolves. It's good to see Jimenez scoring.
Yes, I'm glad he scored.
Josesa had apparently had a crazy game. But yeah, it's good. Their goalkeeper, Wolves goalkeeper. I didn't see the highlights yet, but he's had an insane game.
I watched the game as well.
But yeah, it's good to see Jimenez scoring. Everton beat Norwich 2-0. And they're facing United next. We'll see what happens. I don't think Everton's defense is that great, but they have the way they're playing, and given that Rafa Benitez is a really good tactical manager, I think it's going to be a very difficult task. Which leaves the one game that we are now waiting to speak about.
Yes.
Man United versus Aston Villa. Can I just say, before anything, for the people who are mentioning outside that United have had like 50 shots or something in the last two games, I for one like to see XG as a thing, and United's XG I think was around 2 something with the penalty, and when you take the penalty away, which was about 0.9 XG, United's is like at least just a goal at max from all those like about 22 shots or something we had. At best you're getting 1 XG. That's like crazy. That's like you're just and like we saw the game, it was like just pot shots, taking shots for like all over the place, no real meaning, everyone playing for themselves.
Yeah, what do you think exactly? Why? Because they are not a well-drilled team.
I like so that's so I was looking at the game.
There is no pattern of play.
Yeah, I was looking at, I was like
single pattern of play.
Like surely, like there was so many chances where people like should just look up and freaking pass the ball, man. Because there are there was chances when Greenwood just tunnel vision.
Oh my god, Greenwood.
I like Greenwood, but there was just tunnel vision. He was just going for goal himself.
I think he learned too much from Ronaldo, but that was
the funny part is in that game, Ronaldo had the least number of shots in our forward line.
Yeah, like Jesus, Greenwood should have passed it. Like he played well and bad at the same time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is a weird game he had. He could have easily had 3 or 4 assists.
Yeah, and like, see, I'm not one to come and say I want to get the I would back the manager, until like he's just shown no proper way of this thing turning this shit around.
You can't back him now with this performance after he has been given the money.
So so let me this thing will. So now I have previously backed Van Gaal and Mourinho until they came out and said bullshit things, and it was not working. This upcoming 2 games that he has could probably become very dangerous games for him. Yeah, if he doesn't get results.
The next 2 games.
Yeah.
He has to win the next 2 games.
Because if you go into... Because there is no way to defend United's last... They've got only 1 win in their last 4. It's been loss, win, loss. Yeah. In the last 4. 3 losses in the last 4. And if you don't win the next 2, and the international break is just after that, it could be very deadly. Like, he could be... He is already under pressure. He could be under serious pressure.
I don't think he'll get sacked.
That's the thing. I don't think he's going to get sacked. I don't think the board will do it.
Yeah, the board won't get sacked.
So there's no point in like people who are saying like, oh, he's going to get sacked. You're just replacing like, no, he's probably not going to get sacked. This board has shown that they'll never sack a manager unless the manager can't make top 4.
Yeah.
But I think his coach, he has to take responsibility for the coaching team.
Definitely. Yeah.
Because the coaching hasn't improved at all, I think. This team is very...
the same. The coaching is the same in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's very reliant on individual performances.
Exactly. There is no pattern of play. And because there is no pattern of play, you could understand why that XG was 0.9.
Yeah.
And why everyone is just taking random shots.
and that blame lies down with him, because like people would defend him saying, "Oh, United had like created 28 chances and all that shit, or 50. They had 50 attempts in the last 2 games alone, stats wise." And if you look at a stat like that and say, okay, if you had 50 attempts, you probably should be winning the game. But if you look at the attempts, break down the attempts individually, all of those attempts are like just attempts that wouldn't trouble a goalkeeper or wouldn't trouble a defense.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you're making that many attempts, and if you're not scoring, surely there's something wrong, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like what? We had only one goal.
If Greenwood did the same thing with Klopp or Guardiola as a manager, he
He would have
definitely
been
subbed.
Yeah.
Like they would have drilled
Even
him
under Sir
again.
Alex.
Yeah, even under Sir Alex.
Yeah.
Like they would have been he would have been subbed and probably be made to train again. But
Yeah.
he just kept on playing.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? And like, you bought in Sancho, you bought in a person who can create for others and is not going to be taking those shots on himself, and you don't play him. I'm like,
and you want Van Bissaka to go forward,
yeah,
and create those pocket of spaces on the right hand side, but you still don't play Sancho.
Yeah, so like
you want.
I can see the whole understanding of, okay, people say he had one sub only to make because 2 were forced by injuries.
Yeah.
But even then, I think like you had enough to beat. I mean, like you still have a FIFA team on, basically. If you look at United's team, I think United's attack is probably the best in the league. United's attack.
Yeah, definitely.
And in terms of the Europe's top 5 leagues, I would say the only team that beats United's attack is PSG.
Yeah, for sure.
In terms of, because you have like Ronaldo, Pogba, Sancho, Rashford to come, Cavani, Greenwood. So like that's an attack that any manager would want.
Like any other manager could have easily scored 3-4 goals every game with that. But yeah.
See, I have to give him credit for overhauling the team, but you need to show on the playing.
I've been saying he should stay in management in terms of players recruitment, but he should not be giving out tactics or setting up the game.
He needs to change something. Like,
yes,
either he needs to realize, because this is definitely a coaching problem, because he has to get rid of the coaching team, because most of those people there are from managers who have failed, from Van Gaal's to Mourinho's time, and they haven't really proven themselves, the coaching team that he's got.
It's not the same coaching team as Van Gaal or...
No, it's Mourinho's. Like, he's like Carrick, right? Carrick hasn't proven himself anywhere, right? In terms of coaching other teams or anything like that.
Yes, Carrick was not there when Van Gaal...
Carrick was there when Mourinho.
Yeah, but he came in as not as a sub.
But like you can't still have him as a coaching member, like, who hasn't proven himself as an assistant manager anywhere elsewhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And if it's not working now, if it hasn't worked in the last 2 years or something, right? He hasn't got a proper coaching team yet, and you're still playing a midfield of McFred. Like, what are you doing, bro? He has Donny van de Beek on the pitch. I mean, on the squad.
He does not like to take risks. That is such a... It is back to Van Gaal again. They do not want to take risks.
Here's the thing. When Rashford comes in, you're going to have to move Pogba back into CDM or into that number 6 role.
Into the number 6 role, yeah.
Yeah. Which means either one of McTominay and Fred has to be dropped. So why not you just do that now and just start Sancho?
Exactly. And also, weirdly enough, when those two start, we have a 58% win percentage. I don't know how. That's
because we're playing a back 6, basically, right?
Yeah, but in those 10 losses that we had, it's always against the teams that were just sitting back.
Yeah. See, now I still I don't think he's gonna get sacked, and I am not also calling for him to get sacked, but I think he needs to improve, because the last few performances can't be defended, especially with the squad he has and the teams he's faced. I think the teams he's faced, he should have beaten all of them.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't win the next 2 games, he's going to have serious problems.
Like, if he loses to Everton, he can easily drop out of top third.
Yeah. And if you lose to Villarreal, the Champions League, that's 2 back-to-back losses, and you've lost a home game as well in the Champions League, which is not good.
Yeah.
Imagine bringing Ronaldo just to play him in the Europa League.
The memes would be flying on Twitter. I would not be on Twitter for the whole season. I can.
I'll have to mute the Genosex group from Abhiram. I'll have to mute Abhiram.
It's understandable. He's your friend, but Twitter
Yeah,
people are the worst.
Yeah, the performance haven't been great. It has to improve. And it's all down to coaching, because if you're creating that many chances and if you're not finishing, it's because your coaching team is not, you don't have a style of play and they're just taking pot shots. And 50 attempts, everyone, like, it's good to have 50 attempts, but you have to look at the XG, and XG is a really good way at measuring your chances of your quality.
Yeah. And also talk about is not being able to take risks. He does not like taking risks. He sticks to the same thing over and over again. You could tell that he probably definitely didn't learn anything from Alex Ferguson.
See, I don't know if it's not taking risk or he, how do you put it? It's not that he's not taking risk. It's just that he's relying on a moment of brilliance from a player.
Yes, okay, but why would you play? If you've been playing with the same formation for your last few years of your managerial career.
Yeah.
You do not change it at any point of time. You always rely on your best players. And you just, even if one of the players is not there, you just make the player into his makeshift position, which does not make sense. You could always play your players in the best position and change your formation around. But it still sticks to the same formation, still sticks to the max Fred system, because definitely that's a risk-free thing to do.
We'll see. I guess go ahead.
Still he still does it. So he definitely does not like to take risks, which is going to be a big problem.
He needs to improve, because this is the thing, right? Whenever he's been pushed into a corner, he's managed to turn it around.
Yeah, but again, turn it around so that he can come to top 3 again.
Yeah, that's it. So there's no point. Like, this season, he has to win a trophy.
If he doesn't win this season,
he has to win. No, at least, okay. Now, we can't be expecting him to. We can't sit here and say he has to win, because United aren't favorites for either one of the big competitions, right? We can clearly say we aren't favorites, but he has to at least put in a title challenge right until the end, where if one of the other teams that are favorites...
No, that is wrong. In the Premier League, okay, he came second.
Yeah, no, but would you say United are favorites to win the Premier League?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but that is because that's not anyone's out than Ole's.
No.
He has got the team.
Yeah.
If he wanted a CDM, he should tell the board to go get a CDM, but he didn't want a CDM.
No, we don't know if he didn't want a CDM or the board couldn't get him a CDM. That's a different story. But
but then he could have. Okay, then again, then you got to go and blame the board again, which will take us back to
no. That's the thing. We can't. But here's the thing, right? He has to challenge for the title.
We've been blaming the board since 2014. Now,
and we still will be blaming the board, but that's a different story.
You wanted Sancho, you got Sancho. You wanted Varane, we got Varane.
Yeah.
That is a significant improvement on starting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And he got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Ronaldo was not his idea, but that's probably just a pride issue.
Yeah.
If he was a good manager, he would have said, okay, fuck it, I don't need Ronaldo. I need a CDM and a striker.
Yeah.
In the long term,
Yeah.
But he went and got Ronaldo. That's not his thing, and not get a CDM. So that's on him.
Yeah.
That is not on the board. He got a team good enough to win the Premier League. Leave Champions League alone. That is a different caliber. That we are not there yet.
Yeah.
But it is good enough for us to win Premier League, because we came second last year.
Yeah.
With the shitty team he had. If he can win with the shitty team he had last year, he definitely could try to win this year.
Yeah, good point.
Definitely could try to win this year. If he doesn't win, he has to be sacked. If
he doesn't win, or you can you could end up in a position like the Liverpool City where they go neck to neck and then you don't win. That's okay.
Okay,
That
I'm
is
sorry, man.
except
Sorry, when I mean that if he doesn't win, as
no,
in
if he doesn't perform at
he's,
all, then yeah, I
if
understand.
if he's out of the race by
By
December,
Jan of December,
yeah,
then
by January, December, then he's
yeah,
out.
yeah. He
Like
has to be in
I
that
don't know,
race
I
till the
don't
end.
mind losing. I don't mind losing until they're at the race till the end.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's what I must say. He has to be in that race till the end.
Yeah.
So that if if the favorites, which are either City or Chelsea, if they slip up, he is there to capitalize on that.
Yeah, but saying all that, I don't think Ole will do that. I know for sure he won't
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
at this point I am losing hope because there's only so much you can defend him.
If he sticks with the same
He needs to change
risk-free
it up. He needs to change it
strategy,
up.
yeah, if he sticks with the same risk-free strategy, he'll definitely won't win it.
So he needs to improve. Like the coaching has to improve. So that's what I'm thinking. These next two games will be very. He's going to be under the microscope by everyone. Like even the fans, if he does. Because here's the thing, right? The moment he loses the backing of the fans is when everything goes to shit show.
Yeah.
Um.
And the only reason he has to backing of the fans is because of his performance at United as a player.
Yeah. At the moment.
Yeah. If that was Mourinho, he would have got the sacking long term.
Yeah, probably. That's true. And also, that's the thing. That's why I'm like, these next two games, if they play shit football and don't win, then it's a big problem.
Even Aston Villa, they had a well-drilled team.
Yeah,
like you could see their set pieces were properly drilled.
Yeah, that's the thing. We bought the set piece coach, and he's also not managed to.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I mean, we haven't even scored from a set piece yet, but
yeah, we haven't scored in a set piece since God knows since Rashford scored that free kick. But then again, that was a direct free kick.
Yeah. So I don't know. Lots to do at United. A lot of it is to do with now. It has to do with the coaching team. There is no excuses in terms of players because when you have Cristiano Ronaldo, I mean that itself is you starting the game 1-0 up basically, and if you don't win the league,
no, that is too much to expect.
No, but you buy Cristiano Ronaldo.
That is like saying every Premier League team shit.
No.
It's not like you're playing in League One.
No. But if you buy Cristiano Ronaldo, he gives you a significant advantage of winning a trophy, a major trophy.
No, but not winning every game.
No, not winning every game. But I'm just saying in general, if like the teams against you should be beating teams like Aston Villa at home. Okay, if you draw at them away, okay, fine, fair enough. But at home, you have to beat them. You can't lose to them and not create a proper chance against them.
That game was not like winning or losing. That game was just that there was nothing to look forward to, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
It was like, okay.
That was a frustrating game to watch. I was very frustrated with
it was like, okay,
the players anyway.
Yeah, it was like we'll expect this player to do something and then we can get a goal.
Yeah.
It's not like, okay, Ola is going to do this and then we'll get a goal. It's just like we're hoping the player does it rather than the manager does it. So
yeah,
even if we lost that game, I mean, look, we've lost games under Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, we played. Yeah, we were the best team and we still lost.
Yeah, that's fine. If you play good football and you've just it wasn't your day, that's fine. Because that has happened. We can see it for City, right? City have drawn against Southampton. They lost against Spurs. That's just okay. But City is a really good team, and you know what style of football they're going to play.
Losing is not the issue.
Okay.
If it's not your day, it's not your day. But you play shitty football without no direction.
Yeah.
That's when you lose the fans.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I think that he has. Let's see. We'll see what happens. I am losing hope. Which is sad to say. It's only the start of the season. I mean, we're still only 1 point off. But
I think the board should change because
they're not going to change it though.
We sacked Van Gaal because there was no direction of play. There was no style.
And also, we didn't finish top 4.
Yeah, that's why. Also that, but what was the main reason fans were complaining about?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So,
the fans haven't started complaining yet per se.
And then the board go and pick someone who does not have a style play. So yeah.
Who would you, if you were to find a replacement? Who would be your replacement? Because I don't think there's a proper replacement yet.
Yeah, we need someone long term, and I don't know.
Because there's no point in getting a short term manager because if we were to win something, We'll be back again at the same position we are now and having to do another rebuild.
Yeah, I'd rather we get Zidane, but again, he won't be a long term.
Yeah.
He won't be long term, and then it'll be another cycle.
Yeah, that's the
Going
thing.
through
And
shit.
we'll end up in the same cycle again. The
But
only club that a cycle has worked for is Chelsea because it's just that every other club, even Liverpool, it's a long-term structure. City,
yeah,
you can see long-term structure.
long term structure. It's every team. Yeah, every team, every successful team in the past 15 years
Yeah, it has been
had
a long
a
term. Apart from
long term.
Chelsea, they're the only one. But
Apart from
yeah,
Chelsea,
but that's because their business model is like that, and it just happens to work for them.
and also,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen to work for them.
Oh,
Roman has done a good job.
yeah. I
Roman
mean,
has done a good job.
yeah, because he puts enough money to get them a good team,
Yeah.
and this thing, and now they have a really good manager. So they're even more deadly than they were before.
Yeah.
But every other team is a long term. But that's the thing, right? I can't look. It's very hard to find a manager who is available right now, who will be a long
I'm
term.
still pissed off that they didn't bother to go for Nagelsmann
Before he took the Bayern job.
if they took the Bayern.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Nagelsmann
He should have been the option.
took the Bayern. I mean, to be fair, if United and Bayern came together and came at the same time,
Yeah,
to offer Nagelsmann the job,
he'd probably go for Bayern.
Yeah, he'll definitely go for Bayern.
Because he's German as well, right? So yeah. But yeah.
Not because he's German. It's because Bayern knows how to run a football.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, true. The other person who's been like you could probably go for is the Ajax manager, Teghan. I think that's how I pronounce his name. But yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of him, but I don't know style of play or anything.
Yeah. So we'll see. Things need to improve. Champions League game upcoming, very big game. What do you think is gonna happen?
We have to win that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see if he changes this thing.
Against Unai Emery.
Against Unai Emery. Even in the Europa League.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh, that was bad. The substitution he didn't make that is criminal. Not making a substitution.
That you can see he's a risk playing another risk free this thing.
Like, that was criminal.
He did not take off. Rashford was underperforming.
That's the one thing because he doesn't take off players who are underperforming, and it's like I don't know.
He played Macfred.
And also he's bought on subs too late. He bought on Cavani at like the 80th something minute.
His subs timing is absolutely poor.
Yeah, like even though I think he has the most goals from substitutions in terms of the players he's bought up, but that doesn't excuse for the fact that the subs are still quite.
I understand why he bought Cavani when there's Ronaldo, and he took out Greenwood, right?
Greenwood was on the pitch.
The Greenwood was on the pitch, right? Yeah. I don't know why he bought in Cavani.
I mean, even then, he should have bought him much more earlier if we were going to bring in Cavani.
But what's the point of this thing? You should bring someone who creates chances.
Yeah, like Sancho should have been bought on because to create chances, because everyone there is looking to shoot chances for their own.
Even if you brought Van de Beek, would have been fine.
Yeah. Especially if you bought Van de Beek, when Maguire went off injured, if you bought either Van de Beek or even Matic actually, instead of Lindelof, put that extra person in midfield to create chances, it would have been much more better. But anyways, he gets paid the big bucks because he has to make the decisions. You live and die by the sword, so we'll see what happens on the weekend. PSG versus City, who do you think is winning? Let's look at the Champions League games, kind of predict it. So let's start with PSG versus City. Who do you think?
PSG versus City. Ooh. Where are they playing?
At France, Paris.
It doesn't matter.
It's the Oil Classico.
Hard to say. He did beat City. He did beat PSG comfortably last year.
Before, yeah.
But that is without Messi and without Ramos and Haaland. Hard to pick, but
I think PSG edged this.
Yeah, and PSG did draw against Club Brugge.
Yeah.
Might possibly be a draw, or PSG
1-1
might
or
just
2-2, something like that.
1-1, 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Well, City might just edge past them.
Yeah. The other big game. Well, it's not really a big game. Chelsea versus Juventus. Juventus have been in horrible form, by the way.
Yeah, it's Chelsea for sure.
Yeah. So that's Chelsea probably. Benfica playing Barca. I don't know. This Barca team is a very odd team. They're in
Picking up form. They're picking up form. So let's see.
Probably Barca, but won't underestimate Benfica. No other big game per se. Oh well, Milan are playing Atletico Madrid.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
I think they're even.
I think that's the other game that you could probably say it's big. And then obviously United versus Villarreal, and United at home. They have to win that. But yeah. That is the set of games. PSG versus City, the big game for the week. We'll see what happens. And then obviously City versus Liverpool on the weekend. So that's the games. Thank you all for joining for the Chatbox Pisstake. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Comment down below. Do you think Solskjaer stays in a job? What's the situation? If you're a United fan, comment down below. Comment your views and opinions down below. And also, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Ada, for watching as well. Also, we're doing a watch along on Boruto. If anyone's interested, go check out.
I have to complain about Man United's shitty performance and then go and see Kishimoto's shitty performance. No?
Go check out my main channel, XII Shadows. We'll probably put it up there. But yeah, thank you all for watching and see you all later.